What's up, y'all? This your boy Super Sean coming back with another Tekken 8 video. This time around, I decided to switch it up. Instead of doing the characters, I'm going to educate and also introduce y'all to a game mode that's been in Tekken since 1998. So I want to welcome y'all to Tekken Ball.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
So just a quick little backdrop about Tekken Ball. So Tekken Ball was introduced in 1998 in Tekken 3, and I personally remember that because I bought that game. I want to say I bought that game in 2000 or 2001 when I was playing my PlayStation in my mom's house when I was a kid in the living room. It does bring back memories because that game, it was a game mode that it was kind of before its time. The thing that I love most about the game mode was the fact that it was just creative, it was simple, and it was just fun. It was fun to jump into game mode and select which fighter you wanted to play, but as you watch the gameplay, the concept is pretty much simple. And also too, Tekken Ball is actually featured on the Wii edition and also of Tekken Tag 2 and also in Tekken 8. So the aim of the minigame is pretty, like I said, pretty straightforward. You have to deplete your opponent's health bar either by landing the ball on the ground of the opponent on his side or her side, or strike the opponent with the ball. Pretty straightforward. It does get more and more competitive as the ball speeds up, so hitting it back and forth is just pretty much just increasing the damage that's going to affect the other opponent. So as it speeds up, it's like you want to keep hitting, you want to keep attacking. I usually have a bad habit of playing defense, but that's why I lose a lot too. Like I stated earlier, the higher the charge of the ball, the faster it will move and the more damage that it deals. Until at full charge, that's when the ball will actually catch fire, and it does burn the player that it hits and deals the largest amount of damage. So your health bar can go from full to zero with a hit like that. The strength of the charge is on the ball, so it displays in the meter. So if you do see like on the bottom left or bottom right, it says states power. So that's pretty much like the damage effect that the ball will be dealt with once it hits the opponent. There are various Tekken balls that are on display for Tekken 8, and there was also 3 different Tekken balls for Tekken 3 as well. Currently, right now, Tekken 8 has 5 Tekken balls that you can select from. It's the classic beach ball, the iron ball, and one of my personal favorites is the G-Court ball, which is Kazuya's company. The World Globe, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have a hard time seeing that ball because it's kind of bright. And Azel's Core, and Azel is actually the final boss of Tekken 7 and Tekken 8, which really is the main villain of the whole series. So just to continue on with at least the later versions of Tekken with Tekken Ball, Tekken Ball did arrive and also Tekken Tag 2. But before I kind of dive into that, I do want to show you guys the different Tekken balls that are in Tekken 8. So like I said, the beach ball, you got the iron ball, you got the G-Court ball, the globe. I don't like the globe because like I said, it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, we'll go with this one.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
But going back to Tekken Tag Tournament 2, but yes, Tekken Ball was also in that version of Tekken, and there were 3 stages. So in Tekken 8, there's only this beach level right here. But Tekken Tag Tournament 2 actually featured 3 stages for the game mode. It was the Eternal Paradise, which I'm assuming is this form of this level on Tekken Tag 2. The Arena, where it's like the World Arena, the big giant crowd, and Sakura's Schoolyard.
Round two.
But in regards to Tekken 3, the game mode was actually only available when True Ogre was unlocked, and it had to take place on Beach Island, which is Gon's Island. Now, side story, for those of y'all that don't know who Gon is, OG Tekken players, that's the little dinosaur with the boxing gloves. Tekken 3 was really the game that really put me on fighting games. Like I said, when I was a kid, I used to play Tekken 3 in the living room, and I would try to unlock Gon by doing, the things you had to do to unlock him. And actually, he was an interesting character, a little dinosaur. And for those of y'all that don't remember, like, one of his moves was farting. Like, he would fart on you. Like, I kid you not, go look it up on YouTube. But I don't know, he was just one of the most interesting characters that Tekken 3 offered. Gon was actually a licensed guest character appearing only in Tekken 3, and to unlock him, you either had to do one of two things. You had to unlock him by defeating him in Tekken Ball mode, or you had to have a high score in the survival mode and then putting the name Gon, Gon. Unfortunately for the franchise, Gon will not appear in any other future Tekken games because of licensing issues. So recapping this crazy fun game mode called Tekken Ball, yeah, I really think it's just a great game mode to just play, especially if you're relatively new to the game and the franchise. Me personally, I use it to kind of get a warm up, and that way I always kind of get a feel for whoever I'm using. That way I can start playing online, whether it be a quick match or a ranked match. There are other videos that I'm also going to be covering for Tekken. Tekken's lore is quite deep, so I did tell myself that I am going to be doing a video for the story mode, but the next video I think I am going to do, I do want to go over the customization system for the game. It's aggressive, it's flamboyant, it's creative. It's something that I haven't really seen in any of the Tekken games prior. I feel like Tekken is a franchise where, yes, it is a fighting game in the core of it all, but it's not to be taken seriously. They make fun of themselves, they make fun of other players. It's a light-hearted fighting game, if that makes any sense. But as always, family, continue to like, share, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Can also continue to check us out on blackguysgame.com for all of your latest gaming news and content. Continue to also check us out on Instagram and our Twitter/X pages. We appreciate the love, and you already know we're gonna keep coming if y'all keep showing up.